2007 F150, has the 5.4 liter V8 and it's a four-wheel drive. So I've noticed I've been having an oil spot coming up lately that was right underneath the rear differential. So now we are going to determine exactly where the leak is and see what we can do to fix it. Okay, so I'm coming underneath the passenger side of my F-150 here and checking this out, trying to figure out where it's coming from. Now I can see oil right there. So then you can see that the whole bottom end of this thing is wet. So I am assuming this is where the leak is originating. Then as you drive down, you know, the airflow is just pushing all this down, getting all this covered with gear oil. So therefore, it looks like I need to replace this the front pinion seal, I believe is what it's called. So before I replace it, looks like I need to remove the drive shaft here that goes to this flange right there. Okay, so I'm going to try to loosen these bolts here. Attaching the drive shaft. Alright, that'll work. Hang on. I thought this was a 12 millimeter. Yeah, they'll go on. It's just there's so much crud on there. Well, that ain't working. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a breaker bar. Yeah, wish I had a car lift to make things a whole hell lot easier. God damn, there it goes. Those are on there pretty damn good. Boy, fast riding the muscle. Oh, it sucks being old. Okay, got that one a little bit loose. Okay, there's 2 out of 4. Okay, so I have a plan B here. Well, this damn thing, when I get going, the handle hits the ground. Damn it. So I'm going to see if I have an impact driver that I can use that will break that loose. So I have this tiny impact driver that I don't think is going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Nope, not working. And then I gotta still figure out how the hell to get to the top one. Son of a bitch. Nothing ever works the way I need it to. Come on, get on there. There we go. I think I got it loose a little bit. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's good. So now, figure out how on the hell do I get this top one? So Looks like if I got the big gas tank over here, my best bet is from the other side. I had a lift. This would be so much easier. Oh, hey, how about that? Okay, this might work here. I think I got it on there. There we go. Okay, there was just enough pointing this up. I can't get it off this side. There we go. I had this up pointing enough. It's pointing up towards the bed of the truck, and a little bit of an angle towards the passenger side, but it's still quite a bit above the exhaust system. So now maybe I can use this to get the rest of it, to get it off the rest of the way. Okay. One, two. There's the third one. Uh-oh. Is it coming off? There it goes. There's three. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get this up here for the fourth one. Let's see what I'm doing. Well, I think I'm rounding the damn head off. That's what I'm doing. So, got my swivel and my half-inch socket on there. So, I think this, well, I don't know. I hope it works. Okay, I'm getting tight on something here. Okay. Still not loose enough. Yeah, but it's, as it backs out, it's hitting the drive shaft. So the best thing to do would literally be jack the car or truck up, get the rear wheels off the ground, and spin them until the bolt is down here for easier access. But I'm a glutton for punishment. I got my 12mm combination wrench, so box end and open end. We'll see if this works any better. I'll have to use the open end. I mean the box end. Hello. Because of these types. Ah, damn. This one bitch is in there good. Ah. Yeah, I know you can't see anything, but sorry. Before I reinstall it, I will jack the truck up to make this whole process easier. Oh, now this. Okay. All four bolts out. Fantastic. So, what are the chances that I'm going to be able to move this fairly easily? Oh yeah, I'm budging. garbage. Okay, so I got some PB blaster here. I'm going to spray all around this thing. It may be rusted to this thing for all I know. Well, I thought I had PB blaster. I don't know that's empty. Are you kidding me? So like there's plenty in there. See that? Oh. Come on. Are you kidding? You piece of shit. It's out of... I got fluid in there, but no goddamn gas to make it shoot out. Son of a... Are you kidding? Come on. Well, that's great. Thanks a lot, PB Blaster. Okay, now I got WD-40. Let's see if this works. Look at that. Hey, this stuff squirts out. Sorry, don't mean to be in the way here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Generous amount on here. Squirt it on inside those holes. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to let that sit for a while, and then I'll start beating on it some more. I went ahead, while I was waiting for this stuff to soak, I jacked up the back end just so I get the wheels off the ground a little bit to make it easier to reinstall the drive shaft later. Not working like I thought it would. Damn, there's a bit of a crack. Oh, look at that. Another gun. I think I'm getting somewhere. Okay, so maybe they realized there's like little indentations there. So maybe that's what the hell they're for. I don't break my damn screwdriver though. It's coming. Hopefully it doesn't fall and hit the camera. Oh, finally. Oh, success. I'm just going to wipe this off here first. You get off any loose debris, dirt, grime, whatever. When I take all this stuff off, I don't want any of it to work its way into the differential and create a bigger issue. So that was just some O'Reilly's brake cleaner. Usually I have pretty damn good success at cleaning stuff with it. It's pretty impressive. Okay, so I got a paint pen here I'm just going to do a straight line down here. I can put a mark on here, but a little penetrating oil, remove it. Don't know. Guess we'll find out. If so, then I'll get a chisel or something and put a mark in it. Oh, I got my WD-40 over here still. Okay, I'm going to let that soak for a while. So I'm back from O'Reilly's. I think I got everything I need. They did not have a 28mm socket. They had a 27, they had a 29, a 30, but no 28. So maybe they want to make it 28, I don't know. So I'm using my 1 1/8 inch socket here with a 1/2 inch drive. And I guess we'll see if I can break this thing free here. Oh hell. I'm going to have to lock that in place. Maybe setting my emergency brake. Maybe that's what I need to do. Let's try that. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's get that pretty well lined up. Pretty close there. Whew. So I'm here in southeast Texas in the afternoon, and it's like 98 degrees and 100 and something with the heat index. Yeah, it's pretty damn hot to work on a car today. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Not want to break free very easily, so let's extend this thing. That's one nice thing about this breaker bar. Okay, I think I got it. Now I'm going to take off the nut. Kind of see there's the internal spline teeth on that. They are a little bit proud of that one surface there. God damn it. Shit, I'm trying to measure. That's that. So that's around 585. Did it multiple times, 586. That's 630, what? 608. Ooh, what am I doing different now? Make sure I'm on the right surface. That's 587. So 585, 587, something like that. From here to down in there. Okay, so I got a gear puller we're going to try to use. Okay, so I got my gear puller set up here. Oh, this is hard to do. What the fuck? Come on. Oh hell, that damn arm ain't on there. Come on, damn it. Okay. Oh. I think I got that gear puller on there. Hope so. Hopefully this works. If we don't tear something up. What I'm going to do, I'll take another measurement. I can tell these spline teeth are definitely proud when it's in there. I'll try and get in there and measure that. That's a whole nother story. About 188. So that's what, 3/16 of an inch. Another side. Shit, I can get in there. It's 125, and it looks like. $150, 125, 150, something like that. Okay. Oh, might need a bigger ratchet here. Okay, got one for okay, so it's a 3/4 inch socket that's needed on this thing. This is just a little longer. Oh, damn. Of course, need the drive shaft. Come on, bitch. Get off of there. Oh, there goes my handle. And my grip. Come on, piece of shit. Damn it. Why did that fucker come off? I hope my gear puller doesn't break. It's moved. Come on. Not sure how I'll get the damn thing back on once I get it off. That might be the next biggest challenge. If you watch any of my other videos, you know there's always challenges. Seriously. There we go. Okay. I've got my grip pan here. Got some paper towel there. Oh. Guess I should have thought of that. The hood looks nice and clean though. I really hope it is this front seal that is the issue. Okay, so there's that part, a lovely flange. Okay, so I'm back again. I want to try to take out the seal here, the old one. And I'm just going to take a flat-bladed screwdriver. I don't know if this is going to work or not. This is just what I'm trying. And I'm going to tap through here where the flange is and kind of go around and try to pry it out. Not getting in there. Not going to be easy to do all the way around because there's not a lot of clearance here. Can't get a good swing. Get this out of the way. See, there we go. I got that one. Okay. Oh, see, now I can get around and start prying. Oh, yeah. That's good. Though, I better get my drain pan. I'm sure it's going to create a big mess. So now I'm just taking my flat blade screwdriver and working around and prying. So I may have to get on the other side here. Not moving anymore. Not sure how deep it goes in this thing. Oh, there it goes. Almost got a bunch of lube in the face, but I didn't. Okay, so here's the old seal. It's like this thing is out of round or something. Maybe not. It's just me. It's just not, you know, putting equal pressure around the perimeter of it. I'm just trying to see if I can get it at least seated until I get my block of wood on there. hammer ready. Get that on the flange. That'll work. I'm just trying to keep it on the flange. That's the problem. Okay, looks like I got it started. Uh-oh, that side is in way more than this side. So therefore, it's cocked. See, this idea did not work so well. So it's not even close to being all the way in. I'm just going to go get a different piece of wood here. And just a single piece that I can hold and kind of go around. So I think it worked okay. I think this thing worked okay to get it started, but the best way to do it is have everything off and use a press, but yeah, that's a lot of damn work. That's going in more. So just run your fingertip around the flange here and feel the gap. Wherever the gap is biggest is what you want to, where you want to hit at next. Just try not to go too much at once. And it's best to get as much contact as possible whenever you're doing this. The hammer here. There we go. Trying to work opposite sides. I like putting in a gasket, which is, I guess it is a type of gasket. Wow, that's in there pretty good now. Okay, I'm just going to double check and go around the perimeter. Make sure it's seated. Take my putty knife because it's nice and thin. Just going to check around the perimeter, see if one side goes in further than the other. Because I want to make sure this thing is in there as far as possible. It's looking good. Okay, I think that part is done. Earlier in this process, I used a paint pen to mark on my nut and on the shaft to kind of keep the orientation. Well, most of the paint mark on the shaft has came off, but I can still see a small spot where there's some paint, and I'm just going to reapply and just make it easier for me to see later. There we go. Try to make it kind of like a little point or so. Try to get as accurate as I can. Okay, one thing I would recommend doing is before reinstalling this guy, this item that we took off, is wiping off this very smooth polished shaft here. Get any of the old debris from the worn seal that was on there that we just removed. And I'm going to clean this off and then just put a very light coating of brand new clean gear lube. So I have this thing here, got my arrows, or my arrow pointing up. I have this already pre-lubed. I'm going to try and orient this as close and as accurate as possible. And okay, so that's pretty good. I'm going to go over one more tooth just to see. Nope, I like it the other way. And I don't know how important this is either. Okay, so it's right there. Now, it's probably going to be a major pain in the ass to get this thing in. But I'm going to try to just start it with my rubber mallet. No. Okay, I felt it move. Okay, so now I need a lot more force to get that sucker on there. Good. Honestly, I have moved it a little bit, maybe a quarter of an inch. Isn't that great? Got a long freaking way to go. I don't think that's moved any. Okay, so it has moved some. This is going to be a long, tedious process. Okay, so I don't want to damage the steel with my hammer, so I'm going to put a softer metal, aluminum, against here and continue to try to not get this thing on. This way I can try to use more force without worrying about damaging the whatever the hell this part is called. I'm just trying to get situated so I can swing. work my way around this perimeter. Easier said than done. Man, that does not want to go in easily. I need a damn sledgehammer. Deforming my aluminum more, which is then taking energy away from that, just because this has such a small cross section. Probably should use a solid aluminum bar. I don't know if I have one or not. I might. Okay, let's see what other tools I have in my arsenal that I could use. Now, I think I'm going to take my nut. Hopefully there's enough thread engagement here. I can get full thread engagement throughout the whole depth of this thing. I'm going to put that on there and see if I can use the nut to drive this thing on. I do need to take a depth measurement to see how much further I need to go, and I'll make sure I don't over tighten this stupid thing. So I need to get my calipers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is measure from where the splines start on this hub to the shaft coming out. That's down in there. I guess the part that's recessed in here. That's what I took a measurement at before, and it was around 1/8 of an inch, like between 125 and 150. So I'll get about 450 right now. I like to do it multiple times just to make sure it's easy to mess it up with calipers. Calipers aren't the most accurate. Okay, it's around 440, 450. So let's say it's 450, and I need to go down to 150. So that means I need to go, what, 300 thousandths. So I'm just going to put this on. Hopefully it's full thread depth or more. And then I'm going to measure the distance between this and this, and then that's where I'm going to monitor the 300 thousandths that I need to go. Ooh, this is like, oh, it's not, oh yeah, okay, it is full engagement. Okay, that's good. Well, we're pretty close to it. I mean, I'm within a 1/16 of an inch there. Okay, so it is currently proud. Okay, 52. So I need to go till that's flush, and then another 1/4 inch. Got some air now. It's turning slowly. Twice at 130, and I need to go to 250. But progress. Lots of progress. 70. Struggling now. I'm back. Got my shorter breaker bar here, just so I can get the swing on it, but I don't know if I'll have the strength to do anything. Oh, well, okay, these are not fun. Let's go try to get that paint mark lined back up. And take another measurement. See if that's close. Oh wait, not. I guess this has been too easy to move that. Is this 250 yet? 232. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to go around one at a time. Oh yeah, that's a good hard one. A little bit more. Give myself a hernia. Okay, so that's 280, and I was already, what, 50 thousandths proud. Okay. But that's pretty well lined up with my paint mark. Got my arrows up. So now I got some clinger here. Got a little stainless steel brush here. Let's try to get this cleaned up a little bit. Just get off some of the grease and oil dirt that's built up here from the leak, and then this way it'll make it easier for me to spot the leak in the future. Okay, so now I need to get the bolts for the drive shaft and get that connected. To do before I install the drive shaft, I'm going to go ahead and fill up the differential with my gear oil. So on the driver's side, on this differential, you have this like plug here that you got to take out. Just put in a 3/8 inch drive. You know, this is just my extension I'm going to use. I'm not sure if you really need an extension or not. Maybe not. I'm going to back that out, and then I'm going to just squirt some of this oil in until it starts to run out. And that's how you know it's full. Now, again, on my rear differential, or my F150 here, it is the 2007 XLT four-wheel drive, and I got the 5.4 liter. So maybe some of the other differentials have this drain plug possibly in a different location. I really don't know, and they may also specify different gear oil. Anyway, just going to show you what I'm going to do before I start doing it. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Stick this in and take it out the rest of the way by hand. Now I'm assuming since I've already drained out a bunch from removing that seal that none's going to run out. Otherwise it was too full before. Okay, so here's the plug. Apparently it's magnetic and it collects some crap on it. So shavings and whatnot as the gears break in and wear. So I'm just going to wipe that off with a paper towel. Get my gear oil here. Tip of it off. I don't have a lot of room underneath this truck. Good thing I'm skinny. I mean, seriously. Can't really. Just kind of have to squirt it in, I guess. You can't really pour it in. Appear to be running out yet. What? Sorry, it wasn't me. It's the bottle. I promise. Oh, I'm putting in more than I thought I would. I think I see some short run out. I don't know if it's full or if I just didn't have that little nipple thing in there all the way. Just try to squeeze a little more in. Okay, now it's flowing. Let's get this plug. There goes my plug. Wipe it back off again. Don't get any dirt or sand or anything on it. Crying out loud. You don't want that to get into your gears. Now, I probably should have went ahead and serviced the whole differential, take off the cover, drain out all the old fluid, and replaced everything, but unfortunately this is my daily driver and I need it for work tomorrow, so whenever I do that, I'll have to plan for it accordingly. Plan that when I have a 3-day weekend or something, or on vacation when I don't need access to the vehicle. I'm sure a lot of you are in the same boat as me. You gotta do what you gotta do to get your daily driver going. Okay. Obviously not getting something lined up properly. This thing's where it come down and crash on my face. Feels like it's going in. Where the hell's that drill? Our impact driver. Let's try and get it going. There we go. Come on. Is that in? I think it's in. impact. There it is. Get off. Okay. So, if you remember, I jacked up the car, or the truck, so I can get the wheels off the ground, so now I can turn this thing. But before I do that, I got to take the emergency brake off. So, I just put the truck in neutral, so hopefully for some reason, I think this thing might be cross-threaded here because it didn't go in very well. There it goes. That's better. There's another bolt. See, it's much easier doing it this way, but you got to be careful. That you got your truck secured that it won't roll. I got wheel chocks in the front. And obviously the back here is jacked up on jack stands, but I don't want the weight of the vehicle to start moving forward and come, you know, take these jack stands with it. So just be careful if you're doing this. Make sure you have the proper equipment and be safe. Never work underneath a vehicle without jack stands supporting it properly, or if you got a nice lift. Someone wants to donate one to me, we greatly appreciate it. Of course, then I'll need a workshop to install it in, because my roof in my garage probably isn't tall. Oh, I know it's not tall enough. Okay, so I got all the bolts started. So now I need to tighten them up. And I have no idea what torque it needs to be. We'll see how this goes. That impact wrench does not tighten that up worth a shoot. Darn. Seriously, come on. Really? Give me that. This piece of junk. Come on. There it goes. These two again. I guess that wasn't a piece of junk, it was operator error on my part. I just didn't go far enough. I already tore a hole in my glove. Okay, now I'm tightening these. Okay, well, I need to go put in an emergency brake. Be right back. What the hell? Come on. Okay, there we go. Take off emergency brake so I can spin this around 180. This wasn't obvious. I had to go set my emergency brake again. Stuck. There it goes. Okay. Come on. Ah, there we go. I think I'm done. Okay. Wasn't as bad as some other projects I've done.